Welcome to e-learning classes by the SC Vidya School, Ambala, Kent. This is video number 7 of chapter number 10, Gravitation of Physics for class 9th. Here we will learn the differences between universal gravitational constant, capital G, and acceleration due to gravity, small g. So first difference is of their numerical value. Value of capital G is 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square, whereas value of acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Second point, universal gravitational constant is a scalar quantity, whereas acceleration due to gravity is a vector quantity. Remember what is scalar and what is vector quantity? Yes, scalar quantity has only magnitude and no direction, whereas vector quantity has both magnitude and direction. Now capital G, its value remains constant always and everywhere. That is why it is known as universal gravitational constant. So value is same universally. Whereas value of small g varies from place to place, because you know that small g, it depends upon mass of planet and radius of planet, and mass and radius of planets, they are different. So that is why value of small g is different on different planets. Last point, universal gravitational constant, it has units Newton meter square per kilogram square, whereas small g, that is acceleration due to gravity, has units meter per second square. Now let us talk about the motion of objects under the influence of gravitational force of Earth. How the equations of motion are changed in this case. First equation of motion is V is equal to U plus AT. So in place of this, we are writing V is equal to U plus GT. You can see that A is replaced by G because acceleration due to gravity is used here. That is, small g is used here. Second equation, S is equal to ut plus half at square. So it can be written as H is equal to ut plus half gt square, because whenever anything goes up or comes down, then distance covered by it is equal to height. Third equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as, and it becomes v square minus u square is equal to 2gh. So here again a is changed to small g because we are talking about free fall, that is motion of the object under the influence of gravity alone. Now for solving numericals, we have to remember certain points. First point, if an object is falling vertically downwards, then g will be plus 9.8 meter per second square, and velocity is increasing. Initial velocity will be 0 for a body which is falling vertically downwards. Whereas if an object is thrown vertically upward, then for that small g will be minus 9.8 meter per second square, and in this case the final velocity of the object will be 0.